Alright guys, sorry about that. Video cut off, so I had to restart. So this will either be all edited together in one video, or I'll end up posting it as part 2. Sorry, I hate when I have to do that. But anyway, I'm rambling too much. But where I left off was there's a plan for possible induction if I don't go into labor on my own. And I'm completely okay with that because I just want him out safely and at a good size and wait for both him and me. So yeah, I'm completely fine with that. So that was all week 36. So now week 37. So today I'm 37 weeks, 4 days. So the week is just about over. So I'll bring you guys up to speed. Hopefully it'll be shorter so this video doesn't go for too long. So interesting thing, I guess the highlights of the week was my baby shower at work yesterday was so nice. It's really nice to have friends at work. I do have some people that I really do enjoy, and I don't want to say enjoy working with them because they're not even people that necessarily like some are on my team, but we don't necessarily even work on projects together. But just people that I see at work, it's really nice to have friends that are at work that I work with, and I so appreciated the shower. And it was just lovely. It wasn't a surprise because I wanted to look nice because it is challenging to look nice for work these days. You know, most of my shoes don't fit. Most of my work clothes definitely don't fit. I have a few options to wear to work that fit and are also comfortable. And they're not really things I would normally wear to work, like jeans I wear sometimes. I never really wear jeans to work before being pregnant. And like I said, sneakers almost every day because none of my my shoes don't fit. So I have like one pair of like nicer shoes that I had for my family shower, my private shower. And that's because I bought them a half size big because I knew my feet were going to start to swell and whatnot. So, you know, it is challenging to dress for work. So when I was asked did I want to be surprised, I said, well, I'd like to know the day. And then when I ended up getting the gestational diabetes diagnosis and all the doctor's appointments, it was better for them to be able to say, hey, is this date going to work? Since it's not like I'm only going to doctor once a week now. So it was wonderful. And like I said, everyone was so generous. Like I'm consistently just blown away by how generous everyone is and everyone's well wishes. And the decorations were wonderful. It was like a baby animal, or like an animals theme, which was cute because my private shower, the theme was like baby animals. I'm trying to look to see. I don't have anything close by to show you from either. But it was just really wonderful. I felt very much appreciated and well liked at work, and I can't say I feel that way all the time. So it was really nice to feel that way yesterday, and for everyone to be celebrating my son. So that was definitely the highlight of this week so far. And then today was my last day actually going into the office. I'm so happy because every day I'm going into work nervous, like please don't let my water break at work. Cause like, you know, definitely in any moment now, you can go into labor stage of pregnancy, and the idea of my water breaking at work is just terrible. So glad I made it through and don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll still be working from home pretty much until I go into labor or check into the hospital for induction, because I want to use my time with him as opposed to before, with the exception of the time I have to take for these doctor's appointments. So that's also good too. Low points of the week. so far this has been a pretty good week. I would have to say the only low point was not really a true low point though, but so with my church we have these things called life groups, which are kind of like small social groups, and they usually have a theme. Like some people go hiking, there are running groups. I joined the one that was for single moms because that's what I'm going to be. And I was nervous about it way back, but they very much embraced me, and I haven't really told them a lot of my story. I think I told the leader when I emailed her and was like, is this going to be the right group for me? Like, this is my story. And I was very much welcomed. And these ladies have been just very, very kind. And I honestly have not gone many weeks this year because I have been very tired. And so on the weekends, I've often just slept in and not going to church and then not going to group. And that's just that. But they reached out. It was me and another young lady who was also pregnant. And they said, can you please come on this day? We'd like to acknowledge your pregnancies and celebrate your babies, which is so, so very nice. Especially because this is a non-traditional path to motherhood. And I know some people's church family, I'll say, or church members or whatever have not, been as open or accepting. Even like I said, I haven't really told them everything, but still, some just aren't accepting of a single mom, period. So it was very nice that they wanted to acknowledge us. So I made a point to make sure I got there. So I got there, and again, the generosity is just so amazing. They gave us gift cards, and then one lady gave us like little bath towels, which were really cute. And of course, I don't have it in here to show you guys. But all that was like really wonderful. And we were talking about the challenges we had during the week. And so I'm telling them all about these 7 appointments, that I had, and going on and on. And then I had noticed when the other mom came in that she did not look pregnant. And I was thinking like, wow, like I know she was due after me, but I was like, wow, she's like not even really showing. And she's like I don't want to label her as plus size, but like, a thicker girl. So sometimes you can't tell. Like so many people told me they couldn't tell. Like I just assumed she was still pregnant. And so later on during the group, she starts talking a little bit, and then the kind of the group moderator is like, so I heard that you had your baby. And she starts crying. So her baby was due in May, and she had the baby in March. And so she's really been struggling with the fact that she had to come home and leave her baby in the hospital. And the challenges of trying to like pump enough milk for this baby. And the doctors are like, well, we need more milk. And, she's just, having a hard time. And I felt such a mix of emotions. I felt bad for her. But then I felt like such a dick, for lack of a better word, for complaining about my 7 appointments that all basically revealed that my baby is healthy and still in the womb where he should be, and she's listening to me and her baby is in a NICU. I felt like such like an asshole. I really did. But then I felt a little better only because one of the things that I had said in complaining about all my stuff was how good the nurses have been. That my experience with doctors is that some of them they don't seem to connect with you to notice like when you're upset. So they just keep saying whatever, and then it's usually the nurses who tend to be more nurturing to you and like calm you down. And so she co-signed for that and acknowledged that and said that that's what she was experiencing. Some of the nurses were like helpful in helping her, and it was the doctors that were like kind of being like, we need more milk, not so much the nurse. So that made me feel a little better, like at least she could connect to something that I was saying. But I felt so bad, but I didn't know, and I'm not typically a complainer, but that it was like a safe space to talk about challenges during the week, and that was my challenge. But yeah, so I felt bad, you know. And then like so I start crying with her. She's crying. So then I'm crying for her because I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then like how awful that is. And then it makes me a little nervous. Like, oh God forbid, please don't let anything happen where I have to come home like without my baby. Like that's awful. So just a whole mix of emotions there in that moment. And then I also felt so much gratitude that my baby is doing well, that I am doing well, you know. So it was a crazy moment there in our group for me, to when she started sharing her challenges. So that I would have to say is my low point for the week. Other interesting things happening this week. So my goal, and I have no control over it, so I shouldn't call it my goal. But what I've been telling this baby is please stay in until at least Saturday. Today's Thursday, so he's hanging in there because tomorrow, Friday, I'm getting a new refrigerator delivered. And on Saturday, I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting crochet braids. I don't know if you guys remember I had braids earlier, like in the summer, because I stopped getting perms and I had to let my hair, like all the perm grow out and all that. So I had braids, like crochet braids for a while. So I'm doing that again. This time I'm doing faux locks and I'm getting some blue ones in because I'm teen boy mom now. So that'll be fun. I just was like, please let me get my hair done so that that will last me a couple of months, so that I don't have to figure out hair with a newborn. So I'm looking forward to that Saturday. So keep up with me on Instagram and Facebook. I feel like I say it all the time, but keep up with me there so you guys can see like my hair and stuff. You don't have to wait, especially if I end up not getting to a video like I did last week. You kind of get a sneak peek of what's going on. And then today I had my OB appointment after my non-stress test. So I'm still not dilated. However, she said that my cervix has moved forward, which I didn't realize it moved forward or backward or whatever, but she said it has moved forward and it had started to thin out like about 40%. So things are happening down there. Then yesterday with the baby shower at work, and then like putting all things in my car, and then I had my cousin and my sister-in-law over. So I was doing a lot of running around. I overdid it because soon, like the evening, I was having like all the Braxton Hicks and everything. But when I laid down, I started actually having lower back pain. It felt like period cramps. So for a minute there, I was like, oh, is this the start of something real? Because this is different. But nothing came of it. But I told the doctor that, and she said, okay, that means the uterus is getting a little irritable. And she said, and that's good too. So things are happening. So like I said, I'm definitely in the he can come any moment now phase. And so who knows when my last pregnancy update will be. But this has been my update for 37 and 36 weeks. And like I said, sorry the video cut off. So what you're watching right now is either the second half of a long video that I was able to edit together, or you're watching part 2 of and you need to go find part 1 and watch the first half to figure out all the things that happened in week 36. And then all like the baby stats and everything, and how big the baby is. That's all in part 1. So we'll see how the editing goes. Because like I said, I'm tired, so I might just publish. We'll see. Hope you guys don't mind. But that is pretty much all she wrote for weeks 36 and 37. If you like these videos, please subscribe and thumbs up and share. I don't say that often, but I do see that the channel is growing, and I'd like to keep it growing. So if you do connect with what I'm talking about, please like, subscribe, thumbs up, and share. I think that's all the things. And hopefully the next video I do will be what's in my diaper bag. Hopefully I can get around to that maybe tomorrow. And actually get the bag, plurals, 2 bags now, get them organized, so that I can show you like what I'm taking to the hospital. Even though my coworker texted me today, who had a baby back in December, and said she had her backpack and literally the only thing she used from her bag was her phone charger and I guess her outfit home, and that was it. So, you know, who knows what I really need, but I'll show you guys what I'm taking. So hopefully that'll be the next video. That's the plan anyway, but I'm not the one making the plans anymore. It's all up to him and when he comes. So I will see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching. Thank you for your generous gifts. Please watch the Instagram stories because that's where I go to thank you guys, and they only stay up for like 24 hours, but please be watching there and connect with me in my social media handles, which will be in the comments below, and well, not necessarily the comments, in the video description below, and please leave me your comments and questions, and I will try to get to them in the next video. Anyway, I'll end with a bump shot, even though I posted one on Instagram yesterday at 37 weeks, so, but I'll show you what I look like today, and then we'll close it out. So here I am. I'm actually in all maternity wear today. The one that's on Instagram, I was wearing just maternity pants and a regular shirt that I already own. So here I am at 37 weeks and I think 5 days. So he's definitely out there now. I don't think you can miss it. From the front, the other side, and the back, which I don't think you can tell from the back. Because I had the garbage man flirting with me today, and I wanted to turn around and be like, bam, and see his face, but I didn't. I just looked behind and smiled and just went back in the house. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.